Saving Private Ryan was released in 1998, and the movie is set for World War II, with the opening scene being D-Day in Normandy, France. The main character of this film is Captain Miller, played by Tom Hanks. After the opening scene, the movie shifts back to the United States, where letters are being sent out to families about their deceased sons. While doing this, a worker realizes that one family, the Ryans, have had 3 brothers die during the war. This news goes up the chain of command, and the general stationed there find out that there's one Ryan brother left alive, and he is behind enemy lines in France. Captain Miller's platoon is assigned to go and track down the remaining Ryan brother. Through that journey, we see a lot of aspects of the New Vision genre. The New Vision genre is a sort of flip from the Vietnam War genre. In New Vision, war again seems purposeful, and those in charge are again respectable and trustworthy. This genre tends to drop the audience in the battle, making the viewers lose perspective. Compared to the World War II and Vietnam genre, the battles served the larger cause, only winning the war. But in New Vision, the battle becomes the cause, and that is the individual. A common theme throughout the genre and Saving Private Ryan is that the movie shows that it's about the man next to you, and that's it. Different from the Vietnam War genre, New Vision shows that Americans are no longer distrustful of authority and no longer doubt the cause. Saving Private Ryan is definitely a New Vision genre movie. Even though the story is of World War II, from watching the movie you can tell that this isn't a classic World War II movie, but a New Vision. You can see that through the way Tom Hanks' character, Captain Miller, is portrayed. He is their leader and they trust him throughout the movie, with a little wavering here and there. From the opening scene, the viewer is put into the perspective of a soldier while storming the beach in Normandy. Throughout the movie, the viewer learns about each soldier and makes the viewer want to connect with each actor. Instead of a World War II movie where the goal of the movie is a big picture mindset, which is typically winning the war, this New Vision genre movie is the mission of to find one person and save them, that being Private Ryan. The viewer also gets to see the personal relationship of the main group of soldiers, unlike previous war film movies that don't spend time on each character. During the time of the making of this film, there were 2 big topics that had an effect on the outcome of the movie. The first being the Persian Gulf War and the end of George H.W. Bush's presidency and the start of Bill Clinton's. The Persian Gulf War, or the First Gulf War, was an international conflict triggered by Iraq's invasion of Kuwait on August 2, 1990. Saddam Hussein ordered the invasion and occupation of Kuwait with the aim of acquiring the nation's large oil reserves. George H.W. Bush had entered the United States in the war along with a coalition of many other nations part of the United Nations. By January 1991, the United States had 540,000 troops in the Middle East. According to polls, more than half of the country wasn't sure why Bush had entered troops into the war. However, many polled were quoted saying that something needed to be done so that they understood why Bush had put troops in the Middle East. You can see the relation between the Gulf War and Saving Private Ryan through the way that the soldiers in the movie, like the citizens of the United States polled, didn't quite understand why they had to save just one man, but in the end, they knew that something had to be done. The second event/figure of Saving Private Ryan had to be Bill Clinton's presidency. Clinton took office in January of 1993, and during his 8 years in office, he changed a lot in America. When he left office in 2001, according to the polls, he was one of the highest regarded presidents in history. When he was in office, he created more than 22 million new jobs. He had the lowest unemployment rate in 30 years, the lowest crime rate in 26 years, the lowest poverty rate in 20 years, and paid off $360 billion of the national debt. Also had the lowest government spending in 3 decades, and much, much more. Clinton was an authority figure that Americans respected and trusted. Similar to Captain Miller in Saving Private Ryan, he was a positive authority figure in the movie, similar to Clinton in real life.